Hello, awesome people. I hope you're having a great day today. Today we're taking a look at the short story called Dead Giveaway. It's written by Vernon Shea. It's published in this collection, The New Lovecraft Circle, that I picked up when I was in college and read once for you. Now I'm reading it again for you guys as a part of this channel. For you folks, this as a reminder, I did keep my month of October. Every review I do for the Cthulhu Mythos in the horror genre that was created by H.P. Lovecraft in the pulp era. He would create and keep some of the things in some of his works from one short story to another, and then he encouraged his friends to do it, and he would copy some other stuff too, like Seth Agnew from Clark Ashton Smith, stuff from Robert E. Howard, the creator of Conan, stuff like that. So I found him when I was a junior in college, did a deep dive into his stuff. He became my favorite author very quickly, and from Michael Moorcock. And then, so I picked this collection, it was in mid-90s, which I'll link you to in the comments below for you folks, and enjoyed it. So this was about 17 pages long. I read it last night for the second time, in about a little less than 40 minutes, which is probably expected because this is a double-sized, oversized collection, right? So it should take me about 2 minutes a page, so it's a little bit longer than that. That'd be 34 minutes. This was closer to 40, so it was about 5 or 6 more minutes, but that's fine. That's good for you folks by him. So this is set in the Cthulhu Mythos for you folks. It does have one element. It has a couple of callouts to Cthulhu and other characters and so forth, chants and such that are from it. So, where Vernon Shea is going with this short story, I get what he's trying to do, but I just don't like it that much. I just don't think it works for a Cthulhu Mythos story. The horror story, and you find this out in the first chapter. It's divided into chapters, each one about 2 or 3 pages long, and you find this out in the first 2 pages. And again, get my review spoiler free, but I always tell you what's happening, in the first couple of pages, or chapters of a book, to get you started on what's happening. Right, something you find out very, very fast. To get your teeth wet. So what's happening is that we find one of our point of view characters in the first 2 pages section of this 17-page work is going to a graveyard. She's being teased mercilessly by the children and the teens of this place, this little town in New England that's near Innsmouth. That gets mentioned a couple times, which is also from The Shadow over Innsmouth, so it's definitely in the Cthulhu Mythos for that reason too. And then she's not treated nice by other people too, and so forth. And then the next chapter, which begins on page 2.5 or so, that person's not nice, our point of view character, right, and so forth. And they're all bad people living in this small town in New England near Innsmouth, which is created in The Shadow over Innsmouth, my favorite short story that was ever written in the Cthulhu Mythos by H.P. Lovecraft for as his own stuff, which we reviewed for a couple of years ago. So it's near there, right? And name calls Cthulhu and some other people too. That too. So it also has that look in it too. But everybody is really bad, evil people, and they wind up getting their bad, evil ways in a horror way. Because again, this is a horror short story, right? In the Cthulhu Mythos, right? But it just doesn't feel like it has the grandiose feel, right, of a cosmic horror. Horror story that was sort of the sort of creations of this compared to the Call of Cthulhu, which gave the mythos its name and sort of put it all together in the late 20s by H.P. Lovecraft, right? And it just doesn't have the same concepts, right? Bad people getting bad stuff is just a common horror, story trope, right? It's not something that really sort of pushes the genre forward or plays into the big things that it was doing, right? Decades and decades ago prior. So I just didn't like it. I got it. I got what I was trying to do. I just didn't feel it works very well. So it's only getting a 5 out of 10 for you folks. I like it. It's well written by Vernon Shea. It's definitely an interesting thing and so forth. But it just doesn't. It feels a little out of place when you compare it to other works in the mythos. So there you are. I'll go ahead and leave you to it. So again, I'm giving this a 5 out of 10 for you folks. As a reminder, this channel's name, The Worst Thing About New Books, is a quote by a French philosopher named Jacques Joubert, who said that the worst thing about new books was that they kept us from reading the old ones. And so a short story here that was written decades ago is definitely sort of our passion of this channel for you folks. So there you go. We'll go ahead and leave you to it. Have you read this short story? If so, What did you think about it? Did you agree or disagree with my 5 out of 10? Let's talk about the comments below. If you enjoyed this, why not hit that subscribe button, because there's going to be a lot more of these to follow. And then finally, I want to thank you so much for taking some time out of your day and investing in watching my video. We all have so many things that are happening in our lives, and we're pulled in so many different directions. So the fact that you spent this time with me is incredibly humbling, and I appreciate it. So thanks again, and have an amazing day.